Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video. Today we are diving into Walling because this is an application that I really want to like, but I haven't been able to yet because there are way too many issues. But in today's video we are going to talk about my thoughts on the future for this application because it has recently changed CEOs and they are working on trying to develop this application. More on that later. But this is an application I really want to like. I want to use this application because I am a highly visual person myself. I like visual organizing. I like my project management tools to be visual. Like I use Milanote as my project management tool, and Milanote is great, and it is probably better in a visual sense and with different file types compared to something like Walling. But one thing it lacks is a good search and good filtering options, which actually this has. It has really good search with even things like OCR and being able to search for text within images. Not only that, it has a bunch more. It has the ability to do filtered search based on tags. And the issue I have with this, just like the issue I have with something like Milanote, is that the development of both of those applications are just so slow. This application right here, Walling, is probably because this former founder of the app or the founder of the application and former CEO didn't want to do it anymore, and it is really hard running a company when you actually don't want to. But like the whole application feels really good, and it also has a bunch of AI stuff that was not what I was looking for. This is actually what I was looking for. Just look at the pricing here. So $8 each month on the monthly plan, or $6 each month on the yearly plan. I have a special yearly plan offer as well, which brings it down to 49 USD, even 72 USD for an application like this with a lot of AI and AI to help you build out your walls is actually a great pricing plan, like custom colors, white label walls. This is great if you are a freelancer or a smaller business and you need to share your walls and you need to white label them. Unlimited file uploads, due dates and reminders, assign tab. That is also another thing that is great about this application is the assign tab, which I can't actually access because I'm not on the pro plan. But let's say you have a bunch of tasks across all of your different like walls and projects and ideas. You have a lot of different tasks and you just want to consolidate everything into one place. You can actually do that with the assign tab. This is a premium feature, but it allows you to see all of your tasks across all of your different boards. You have an inbox here, which sort of works like just a capturing place where you can capture things. I've used this a lot on the mobile application just to capture things on the go. Um, and the overall feeling of the application, if you just look at how it looks, the ability to turn everything either into a board, list, Kanban, calendar, and even a table view is great. But there are some issues, like if we jump into the visual aspect here and just mark anything. Let me just try again to mark anything. Let's mark this. And let's actually try to change this into, like, I can do a bit of formatting here. I can't do enough formatting. Again, I can do a bit of formatting here. I can turn this into a link. There is no backslash functionality, which is also a little annoying. Like here, I can insert things. I can embed links. I can turn it into bullet list, checklist, or just text. Like I can add text here. But I can't actually format this, for example, into a code block, which is a little annoying. But let's say that I turn this into a table and just go ahead and open this up and do like this and press this button right here. It can actually be turned into, like, this is also a little buggy, like it isn't supposed to look like this, but the point is that if I now go into here, I can actually turn this into a code block, and the easiest way to do that is just pressing here, adding a code block. I can't actually turn it into a code block, but I can add a code block. Again, another like really annoying thing. I should be able to mark this, press this, and it should turn into a code block. There are issues like that, which is it's really annoying, and it makes you not want to use the application. But I could use the application even with these problems that we have right now if I knew that there was some sort of development, but until now it hasn't been. Like just look at this little white bar here. It is really annoying. And the fact that I can still see this turn into, even though I have clicked into the turn into, feels really weird. There are a few things like that which makes this really, really annoying. But on the other hand, you have the ability to like use this for proper project management and have a visual note-taking app all at once. And the search functionality is probably one of the things I like the most. So let's actually search for feel good. You can see that it starts to search and it searches for a lot of things. I've actually forgotten all about this. Where is this? Let's jump into my resources board. Here I actually have an old board, which I think I've archived, because you can actually archive things here as well. And here I have a bunch of notes. So back to my point is that like just the archive functionality here as well, there are a lot of cool things you can do with this application, but it just doesn't work. And that is really annoying. Like I can't seem to find the wall I was looking for. So if I search for the wall, just as another example, let's do feel good once again. I can find this resources here, uh, and I can press it to open the board, but I can't see where is this board located. Where can I find this board? Because when I press archive, nothing comes up. It isn't in my resources. It isn't in my personal social media. So again, there are so many like small issues with this application that makes combined makes it not being like it can't be used with the amount of small issues they have. There isn't one huge issue. Let me actually go ahead and delete this once I am here. Like there isn't one big issue like the app doesn't work, or the tables doesn't work, or it lacks a feature. It isn't any of those things. It is everything combined. Like all of the things combined together makes this application really, really hard to use and to actually have it as your primary project management, note taking app, or whatever you wanted to use this application for. But they are working on some things, because on their Slack they have this is from October the 11th, and before that we had a message Sunday September 1st and Saturday September 7th, and on Friday October the 11th there was an update. So they apologized for the silence, and they wanted to shed some transparency on what they have been working on behind the scenes. The first thing is onboarding and setting up improved customer engagement channels via a new centralized support and resources center in the web app. Please feel free to reach out to us and share product feedback there. Onboarding a new engineering team and resources to get product development moving so we can action many of the requests features ASAP. We expect features to begin shipping in Q4. And they have also a renewed long-term vision for Walling as the most visual and easy to use development platform that empowers users to bring their ideas to life. And their path forward is to build an ecosystem of products that help you seamlessly move through the idea development process of capturing, organizing, enhancing, distilling, and then expressing. So that isn't bad. I really want that, but I have learned to not trust software companies until they've actually shipped something. And one of the major issues I have with this application is the fact that it hasn't actually updated its users. It feels like they've totally forgotten about updating their existing users, which is probably the worst thing you can do. So I'll be waiting to see whether or not they actually ship something new, whether or not they will actually fix a lot of the bugs that I have experienced in this application. And lastly, will they actually be able to, or will they actually spend time talking to their community and engaging with their community? That was it for today's video. If you have any questions or thoughts about Walling, comment them down below and I will try to get to them as soon as I can. Thank you so much for watching today's video.